Hi, it's Mark with a very rough draft of the physical 3 to the 4, a set of three-dimensional cubical pieces, um, 81 of them corresponding to the 3 to the 4 cube. This may look familiar if you saw my flatland 3 to the 3. I have a little workspace here with positions for the O, L, I, and R face, as well as the M sub L and M sub I slice, middle slices. Um, to explain what the notion is here, so the 3 to the 4 cube has 216 stickers on 80 pieces. I added a single no color piece to make 81 so that they could stack up like so. There are 16 four-color pieces that should probably look exactly like the pieces that on Melinda's physical 2 to the 4. Um, However, I haven't defined all the colors yet. Mostly, I just wrote letters in Sharpie on some blocks that have these solid color blocks have at least one of the colors correct. They have they are all of a correct color for one of the sides. Um, so there are 16 four-color pieces. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. There are 32 three-color pieces, most of which are living in the 12 edge positions of the left and right face at the moment, but 8 of which are over here on the M sub L slice out in the corners. So there are 24 two-color pieces, 12 of which are on the 6 centers of the left and the 6 centers of the right, and 12 of which are on the edges of this cube, which is the M sub L slice. There are 8 one-color pieces. 2 of them are hiding in the middle. There's a green one hiding in the middle of the L face. The L face is all green, and there's a blue one hiding in the middle here. And the other 6 are on the 6 faces of this M sub L slice. And there's one no color piece hiding in there. We'll actually never see it. We are currently looking at this puzzle oriented around the R, L, and M sub L slices. So for instance, we can do a Y turn, an X turn, or a Z turn on either the R, the L, or the M sub L faces. Anything else we want to do, we're going to need to reorient. And like I was doing with the flatland 3 to the 3, these stripes have 2 places that they can live. They can live in between the right and the left. These are the in-face pieces that are neither left nor right. These are the out-face pieces that are neither left nor right. By the way, you may have figured out yet, red is on the front right now, orange is on the back. This is a little bit of the front as well, a little bit of the back. Blue right, green left, white up, yellow down, and purple in, pink out. Let's reorient around the I and O faces. end cap across. And since we're now around the I and the O faces, we should slide these um, two, one, and no color pieces. Oh, hey, there's the black no color piece hiding in there. Over to the M sub I face, where it may well become joined by these two to form the full M sub I face. Now we can do X, Y, or Z rotations on the I, the O, or the M sub I faces. Or we could do a full cube rotation around around various axes. In that case, we have to remember that the M sub I rotates the same way as the I face does, and the O has to rotate oppositely. So, for instance, if we were to do a Y2 rotation on that face, then we would do the opposite. That was the I face. We'll do the opposite on the O. As you can see, I don't have either colors or magnets. And then we'll do whatever we did on the I on the M face. That was an IU2 full puzzle rotation, which is also equivalent to the OU2 full puzzle rotation. I think you might be getting the idea. When we want to change projections, I guess Melinda's calling them, we need to bring these back down. Oh, before we do that, let's change some corner orientations. Just for fun. If we were to do a quarter turn on this I face, then instead of a green corners out, we're going to move some white and yellow corners out. Now we might want to change projections back to the right, left, and cap across. Boy, do I need magnets on this. But this is going to take like a week, and I want to take a break. So I'm just sort of giving you the super rough draft of this so that I can put it away and take a little break. And now we're back to the corners out orientation, but we've managed to bring some white and yellow corners out out to the exposed corners. And since we reoriented, I should slide this little slice over to the M sub L position so that we could potentially join it with these to make a proper M sub L slice or face. So that's roughly the scheme. We use this little workspace to stay organized. We do RL and M sub L moves, change perspectives, do I, O, M sub I moves, back and forth. I believe this is isomorphic to the full 3 to the 4 cube. I need to try magnets and colors to see whether they hold water. And for instance, I can have a consistent coloring that that behaves correctly for each of these cubes. but it's looking pretty darn promising to me. That's where I'll put it away an extended multi-week break, unless unless somebody twists my arm.